An industrial beat roars over the desolate wastelands and through the perverted catacombs of an underground fight town. Two rivals are on a head-on collision. Both have a mission to complete. Both will stop at nothing. Nobody is safe. Blood will flow. Bones will break. Heads will explode. Maybure, a rotting corpse held together by dark magic, ancient possessed armor, and biomechanical implants. His decaying face barely recognizable as human. A helmet mask with face-carved effigy protects his exposed muscle and dead grey flesh. Faint neons light up his face mask and chest. Regal, magnificent, deadly, the Harbinger. This is Rivals. Hello, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Did you enjoy that? I love doing some dramatization every now and then. This is a friend of the channel, Paul Gerard. He's making a really exciting TV series, basically. It is an R-rated medieval cyberpunk TV series. It's comprised of a bunch of short films, and he's crowdfunding for it. I long believe, and I've long said it here on the channel, that crowdfunding is the way of the future. You make something for the consumer, part funded by the consumer. And it makes sense. Hollywood's shutting down. We're not getting anywhere at the moment with anything new being made. And anything that is being made is garbage. Look at Chick Fight. Look at the brand new One-Up movie by bloody BuzzFeed Studios that's just been announced. It's all trash. It's all agenda filled. This is just quite literally, hey, you know that you like that thing back in the 80s? Like Conan? You like Golden Axe? You like all of that? Cool. Here you go. Here's an R-rated, up-to-date version of it. A little bit darker. What do you think? Like it? Cool. Donate. That's basically what he's doing. Obviously, there's a lot more to it than that, but that's kind of the premise of it all. Now, if you don't know who Paul Gerard is, one word or two words, Hellraiser Origins. He's the guy who made that. It was all his own thing. It's really, really, really good. And he's a friend of the channel. I've got some of his art on my wall. Right there. There we go. Got some of his art over there on my other wall. He's a friend of the channel, really good dude, and he's crowdfunding this thing on Indiegogo, so I thought I'd make a video about it. What do you think? Check it out down below. I'll leave a link to it. So let's go through the Indiegogo, because I think this is really good. I think some of the perks are really, really decent. Now, £5 through to 20 are basically, well, 5 to 15 are just thank yous, right? They're just thank yous, like you just donated. That's really, really cool, but thank you very much. And then when you go to £20, you get a digital download. Now 30, you get Blu-ray plus extra content. 50, Blu-ray combo 1. 100, Blu-ray combo 2. And then if you do 250, you can either choose a signed script or a set visit. So if you're in the UK, or you can get to the UK, how epic is that? Now bearing in mind this will obviously be filmed, you know, I guess I'd imagine probably 6, maybe 8 months from now anyway. So things might have calmed down from then, and hopefully people can come into the country if you wanted to donate. But that's really, really cool. And even a signed script. That's badass. And then from there, you can be an extra. You can be an extra for $3.50. That's epic. You know, if I had something to show, because remember, Paul Gerard has actually done stuff before. He's done Hellraiser Origins. He's done a bunch of books which have done Kickstarter campaigns, successful campaigns. And in fact, one of them, Rivals, is this, but in book form. He's basically turning Rivals, the book, into a live-action anthology series, which is just so cool. Super, super cool. I've been crying out for this stuff for ages. Obviously, I was going to do a video on it. So yeah, you could be an extra. For 400, you can have an original drawing and the script. And his art is really, really good. I love his artwork. I think it's great. And this is a guy who's done concept art for movies. You know, not only has he made movies, but he's also a concept artist for things. In fact, he's done work on the Dungeons and Dragons movie, which is being worked on now. You could be a bigger extra for £500. Actually get some proper screen time. That's really, really cool. So there's a whole range there. You know, Rivethead, Stim Dealer, Brute Force. And then there's just a bunch of like co-producer, executive producers, and you can come on set and actually, you know, have some creative input for $5,000. Super cool. Super, super cool. It's really, really good. And basically, what he's looking for is $15,000, which will be able to shoot a whole bunch of stuff. So here's what it is. So $15,000 will get pre-production planning and be able to shoot scene 1 and scene 7 because they're in the same location. It costs so much to do this stuff. It's unbelievable. He is able to do quite a lot with what he's asking for because he has a lot of friends in the industry. But by no means is $30,000 a lot of money, which is ultimately what he wants, because he's going to do basically $30,000 will do everything here plus phase 2, shoots scenes 2 through to 6, which is fight scenes, 30 plus extras, exploding heads, and all that kind of good stuff. And then $10,000 will just finish everything up with, you know, post-production marketing and all that good stuff. Now, I'm actually going to get Paul Gerard here to do a live stream with me. We're going to do an interview, get some viewer questions. So yeah, like basically, if you've got any questions for him based on this, and this piques your interest, leave a question down below. You know, if you want it answered before you donate, leave a question down below, because I'm going to do an interview with him. I love the sound of this. I think it's great. So basically, what he's looking to do, so The Who, right? I've worked behind the scenes crafting creatures, characters, and worlds for film and TV for 15 years, realising other people's dreams whilst working towards my own. I did designs for Hellboy, Battle LA, Hellraiser Origins, TMNT, Masters of the Universe. So remember that really dark Masters of the Universe artwork that came out? He's the guy that did that, and you can see it. You can see it seeping through here. Dungeons & Dragons, to name a few. I'm basically the guy people come to when they want hardcore designs, unlike anything else. Often my versions are diluted when they hit the big screen, not anymore. Now with your support, Rivals will hit hard. I will direct a live-action, relentless, testosterone-fueled visual feast for the eyes. I grew up on films such as Conan, Robocop, Mad Max. Everything we love here on the channel. Lesser known gems like Nemesis and Salute of the Jugger, 80s fighting action films, hardcore Japanese cinema, manga, and of course 80s cartoons. Many fans of this era have grown up inspired, just as I have, and I will take that genre forward with the respect and craftsmanship that it deserves. No spandex allowed. This is counter-programming. Serious, visually impressive violence that serves a purpose, not for shock and awe. As Hollywood shuts down and it's only shooting repetitive genre films, I want to create a product direct for the consumer. I want to create Rivals. It sounds good. I'm really, like, I mean, look at this. Whatever you think of Hellraiser Origins, whether you like it or you dislike it, that's still a cool concept. You know? You got to remember, like, it's all well and good for people to play in other people's universes, but give them something of their own when they can create something good in other people's universes. They're going to create something great. Like, really, really good. And he's also, like, he's got some good people on board to flesh out the scripts and things like that. So he's like a visual guy, really good with that sort of stuff. And then handing that over to a good script writer, that's when you know you got someone good on board. It's just, I'm really looking forward to this. So I gave you the overview of May Bure. I hope you like that. I enjoy the dramatization stuff. And he's even, like, this is how prepped he is, right? So he's got all the characters here. You got Kayu Ketsuki, Supeiku. I'm probably butchering these names, but we'll have Paul Gerard here to tell us himself. Osaw and Seikatsu. So mood boards for the 2 locations. There are 2 main locations in Headhunter, which is episode 1 that he wants to film. Wickness and Arechi. But again, we'll get him to pronounce these correctly. So Arechi is the exterior for the episode, and Tatakai Town, i.e. the underground fighting town. So here are like the mood boards. This is where he wants to sort of shoot. Looks great. Like, I can see this here. And then here's the sort of fighting town thing. Again, mood board for that. I like it. It all looks great. Like, I'm a massive proponent of this. So I'll leave this link down below. If you have any questions, leave it linked down, leave a comment down below. So in the description box, you'll find the Indiegogo, and then also in a pinned comment. But like I said, if you have any questions for the man himself, leave them down below, because we will get him on board to do an interview and also a live stream. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Support this. yeah, there's also some interesting surprises coming up, which I think will get you a little bit more on board as well, if this hasn't already. So, yeah, I can't reveal too much yet. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But check it out down below. Thanks so much. Take care.